I am so excited today because today is the 4th class in our Wake Up Your Magic Circle. Together we have been doing the red polka dotted pillow, and we have been going week by week. And this is just a sampling of a group. Usually we have 6 or 8 here, but because as you can see it's summer and it's a summer night, we've only got 3 of us. But I wanted to just share what happens when people get together and actually let creativity, let that creative muse dig deep in. They find that they have this incredible imaginative mind, and from the imaginative mind they find miracles, because 95% of everything we have is in our subconscious. So I have Jill here and I have Sharon here, and we're just going to start a minute like we would start in a regular group. And because this is week 4, and tonight we're doing a poem called Freedom, and then we're going to do an exercise after it, which really taps into ways that people can take in how they can create freedom in their life. And to start our little group together, I'm going to turn to Jill. Now, Jill, we've done 4 weeks together, and you must have a favorite poem and exercise that we've done in those 4 weeks.
Well, let's see. There are so many pages, really. But I like the deserving page.
Okay.
Because that, for me, even though I always liked to do creative things, I never felt that I deserved to take the time to do them. And this poem, the couple pages that you have on deserving, really meant a lot to me. Do you want me to share some of these?
Well, I love how you shared the button. Maybe share a couple pages and then share the exercise.
Okay, well, I liked this part especially. Can we take out the sandpaper, go underneath for the real shine? I loved that. That was important to me. Just that little snippet.
Right.
It made me think, yeah, I gotta go a little deeper and maybe there's something underneath that can come out and help me shine. So that really helped me a lot.
Oh, cool.
But yes, the button was very cute, where you make a button with 10 things of validation that make your heart sing, is what you say in here. And she has a little cardboard cutout that you can put, a little cutout that you can put on cardboard and list your things and have it as a reminder.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's a great one.
That's so cool. You know, what I love about this book is I take you segment by segment. There are 14 segments. We start with what doesn't work, we get into deserving, we get into creativity, we get into forgiveness. And I know, Sharon, that you have been doing a great job, because we always have Wake Up Your Magic Buddy during the week, so when we come to class for accountability and support, and I know you've been talking to that buddy, so can you tell me how wonderful, well, I'm hoping it's wonderful. I mean, here we are in front of the camera, but you tell me how you feel. See, I even dropped my bracelet because the jewels are
flowing.
flowing.
That has been very special for me, and I have to say, it's something I hadn't done before your circles. So being able to talk to someone, first of all, there is that accountability. You have to have it done. You need to do it.
You guys are great.
Even if you think, oh, you're like, you're gonna do it, and then that's what I'm gonna talk about. If it was challenging, I get to talk to my buddy about how it was challenging. If it was absolutely wonderful, which I just had that experience happen last week at our check-in time.
Oh, cool.
I'm able to tell about that. So there's a trust that I develop with someone else, but also within myself. And I think that being supported has made all the difference with me sticking with it and being able to do it for the last 4 weeks.
Oh, I'm so delighted, because you know what, for me, my dream is to have 100,000 people doing this in the next few years, and to have people use creativity as a way to get beyond deserving, get beyond feeling they're not worthy, so they can get to that authentic place, so they can tap into their heart. We always say in this class, your heart is speaking. Are you listening? And the last thing, I'm just going to share how I finish a circle. But today there's one thing that I just want to share with the listeners, is that I have now created a whole facilitator packet that people can actually see how they can join in groups. Because it's not till we have that support and can learn how to do it without somebody like me. I have one treat I want to mention before two treats that I finished today, and then we'll just tell how we end with our Cherish Circle. But there are two things coming up, because creativity we talked about 2 sessions ago, and how it heals, squeals, reveals. And I have a creative collaborator coming to my studio for all my classes, and we're going to make whimsical paper dolls. So I just want to invite you all to come to that class. And then the second thing that I wanted to announce is really this whole piece that is happening, how the circles are happening. And in my facilitator packet, I have created what I call the frosting on the cake, which is literally the self-esteem guide. And because I have so many exercises, I have created another class just in addition to anybody who wants to come 2 more weeks to do these exercises. So should we tell how we always end? We always end with what I call a Cherish Circle, and we always go around the room giving compliments, and we come back. But probably because of time, I'm going to leave you with that thought that if Jill were to tell me, I tell Sharon, and vice versa, you always feel gratitude when you come out of a group like this.
For sure.
Jill, do you want to just start? We're going to do it really brief.
Sure.
It's the way we always end the Wake Up Your Magic Circle Power Groups.
Well, I appreciate you, Suze, for all the support that you've given to all of us in not just your books, but with your person to be here with us. We're very lucky to have you in our group. And I've always felt very supported and encouraged, and I appreciate that. I cherish that very, very much. You know that I do.
I do know, Jill, and thank you very much.
Absolutely.
And Sharon, I appreciate you, because earlier you mentioned that you have finally gotten out of your head and you've gotten in touch with his heart. That's a very vulnerable, beautiful place to do. So I appreciate that.
Thank you. And Suze, I cherish and I'm grateful for you for showing me different ways to actually do that and to have creativity in my life and in my daily life. So thank you.
Thank you. And Jill, I appreciate you because you're always telling your friends about me. You're putting Facebook, every talk I do, every television show I do, there is Jill. So thank you.
Absolutely, you're welcome.
So thank you very much for hearing another little tidbit and experiencing just what it would be like to be in a Wake Up Your Magic group.